All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Now we are on our normal schedule here in 2024, and it is Thursday night, and I have a live watch list for you. So this time, I am not tired. I have a lot of energy, even though I did just get back from the gym. I have a lot of. So you guys gotta let me know. Everybody on the recap, y'all even commented, man, and I appreciate y'all too. I hope you guys have been learning and having fun. Let me know. You are crazy or calm, Josh, because it is a wild day. We even got some action here after hours right now. We got to wake up today with more action out of China. I got a breakdown for you on that. We're going to talk about bonds, why they're doing what they are doing, all the other events, man, because everybody's focusing on China, but there is a lot of things going on. And then literally right now after hours, China is doing more. They are finally starting to cut those rates. So it's going to be very wild. We have a very interesting day tomorrow. We get the PCE to yesterday or today. We had Jerome Powell, and it was a dud, bro. I'm glad that I told you guys that yesterday because that definitely played out. But we are going to wrap up the first full week after rate cuts, and then it's going to be non-farms next week. And then you're going to get like one or two more sets of data. And then before you know it, it will be the election and the end of the year. So, Chad, I hope you guys are ready. I hope you are locked and loaded. My people on the recap, you guys are going to bear with me. Oh, I have a lot. We have a lot of fun today. I have a funny video that I'm going to show you, but don't forget, my friends, don't forget, we are live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open, youtube.com/the stock market. We will see you there every morning, okay? That sound good? That sound good? It's all live and direct. And honestly, I'm going to just tell you right now, we were talking about it with the plays or not. Ask anybody who was there today. If you were just listening, if you heard me yelling when the news was coming out, you would have had two different opportunities to make 1,000%. So what I'm trying to tell you here is that you could get it how you fit in, man. We are going to be live every day. There's a lot of things going on. However you want to take advantage of it, stream alerts, be in there, be involved, tell YouTube to stop banning me, whatever it is, man. So either way, I hope I see you there in the morning. My people on the recap, you got to let me know. You let me know if you want hype Josh or crazy Josh. But in the meantime, what's going on, baby? Good evening. Good evening, bro. Good evening. I think I took yours today. Yeah, I think you were the one that I banned. So you're hearing this one, man. Don't snitch on yourself. You still got this one, but that wasn't cool today, man. I don't like that, especially how it's been. So I forgive you. Go make a new account, but there is a cost for everything, baby. What up, James? What up, T-Lo? King Kyle? Slamming. Johnny Stallings, baby. What up, LA? How we living? What's going on, Gus Gazzo? What up, Patrick Picardi? Cam. Liquid Skittle, Joey Kakamo, baby. Dustin, Jericho, baby. Let's have a good one. Amen. How you living, Andrew? What's going on, Caleb? What up, Trey? Natalia, Jerry, would ya? Oh, my goodness. So I hope you guys are ready, man. Good evening. I hope you're locked and loaded. Hey, get out of here, bro. Did you hear the live, bro? I played a Kamala clip, and the dog just started freaking out, man. So I don't know. I don't want to make this too political, but he's a puppy, so I don't know. He ain't even a puppy now, bro. I think he qualify for a reverse mortgage. He getting old, you know what I'm saying? I pretend he says my name, Richard G. I love you, Richard G. You better get that long-term, Richard G. This one's just for you, Richard G. You better get that long-term, Richard G. You know what I'm saying, Richard G? Let's go. So everybody get your notepads out. Let's have a good time. I think you guys had a lot of fun yesterday. I was beat, though, so I did come back from the gym. This time I'm a lot more hydrated. I'm a lot more hyped. I got a little bit of a meal in there, too. So let's have a good time. And remember, tomorrow morning we will be getting a pretty decent event. And if it doesn't produce an outcome, we will see where it takes us. So right off the bat, let me get it. Oh, that's a horn. Oh, man. No, I did not see Tim at the gym. I feel like the gym is mad empty on Thursday, but we'll talk about it in a little bit. But right off the bat, man, China. So we woke up today, and once again, you had more China stimulus. If you guys remember, we started off the week with the China stimulus. Everybody was getting excited. Then yesterday, you had the cold water. If you remember that, everybody kind of calmed down. The China plays came down, and then today, we woke up again to news that they were going to be stimulating even more. It's actually crazy. They were announcing more rate cuts, more reserve drops. Even after hours, they dropped it 50 basis points. They said more stuff for real estate, more child tax credits, and it was just actually a very, very big change. Now, here is the deal. I was telling you guys yesterday, and you saw it, but right off the bat, this is the long theme. Even after hours, I forgot who it was, but they downgraded oil even on China. I'm telling you, man, I'm not saying that people are wrong. I'm just saying I think people are like being very, very pessimistic and aggressive in mainstream media and Wall Street. And I honestly think because they're all effing short on it. So if you didn't see it, we showed it today. Mark sent me a chart out there, but literally a lot of people are short on China. And even this morning, David Tepper said, go buy everything China. But you're going to have to, like I'm telling you, this isn't going to disappear in one day. I hope you guys understand that. And what I'm talking about is the Wall Street doubt during China or on China. We do need to watch the implementation. We do need to watch demand come up. And it's going to take little by little, day by day, quarter by quarter. And Wall Street is going to be very picky because we need a lot out of China. So like I was saying, man, it was a little bit more than expected, and the fact that they're following this day after day after day, it's kind of like the kitchen sink, but maybe they just threw out another part. Remember I was telling you maybe they threw out the plates, maybe it was a washcloth, maybe they threw out a pipe today or something, because you definitely had more movement, more commitment from the government, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was a very big shift. The thing about it, if you notice yesterday, even leading into it, I was a lot more calmer about this. I wasn't, like I said, yeah, it's good. It was a little bit more, and Wall Street is going to doubt it. I told you guys that yesterday, but now today, all I'm saying is that the words from Xi Jinping, the words from the government today, it did mark a big shift. I don't know if you guys recall. I was just telling you how, again, look at China as an example of people willing and not willing to handle things. Remember, the Chinese government was willing to handle pain over the last 3 or 4 years. I don't know if you guys recall. Whatever Xi Jinping wanted, if they wanted to open out of COVID late, they did it. If they wanted to crack down social prosperity, they wanted to have their own social movement, you know what I'm saying? That was all because the government had that control and they were willing to do it. But this is what I'm saying is after what we had today, they are definitely trying to like double down. You know what I'm saying? So it's really interesting because this is the quote that changed everything for me today. So I'm a little bit more bullish on China. Like I'm telling you, I think Wall Street, it's not going to disappear. The doubt is not going to disappear. I don't know. Have you ever had a hater in your life? I've had many haters. Even when I first started this channel, man, it's crazy because I remember there were even some of you in here today. You probably hated me at first, and then you either faded away and I never saw you, or now you love me. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you're gonna start, pooping on your haters, but they don't just fade away immediately. You know what I'm saying? They don't just stop doubting you immediately. It's gonna take a little bit, and that's how I think Wall Street's gonna be. But this is the line right here. This is what they said today during this meeting announcing the stimulus. They're even giving in China. They announced a child tax stimulus or a credit. They're going to give people $100, $200 if you have more than 2 kids. That's wild in China. But here it is. They said, like I was telling you, during the last 4 years on this crackdown, when they wanted to bring everything down and tighten up, they would say, Xi Jinping used to say, houses for living, not for speculation. That was the quote. That's why they were doing that, because they were saying social crackdown. And like I told you, they were all willing to bear the cost. The Chinese government was willing to bear the cost. They said, no more greed. We don't want that. They said houses, home real estate, house for living, not for speculation, right? Yeah, today that all changed. Now they're going back, and now they're like, yeah, let's make sure property prices don't decline further. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to throw shade, but I think it's just a good example, a good analogy, because it reminds me of the people who are like gung-ho about the environment, but then they'll go and send Sidewinder missiles to Israel and Ukraine. You get what I'm saying? War is not good for the environment, but a lot of people are like, I love the environment. I'm like, wait a minute, that's a big shift. And that's literally what we have here, but even bigger in China. And now this has to do with money, the global economy, inflation, and all of that. So remember, we have been talking about that. So that is your first key. The other key, and we got to follow up. So like, don't forget yesterday's video and beginning of this week, pay attention. So if you're not familiar with already the theories that I gave you on this China stimulus, you are behind. Are you guys understanding? If you're watching this watch list now, you need to go watch the rest of the watch list this week. Go back to Monday and Tuesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, and then you go from there. So, because like I'm telling you, this could have a lot of implications. I will give you updates, but this is what we got today. And once again, man, there is a lot of moving pieces. So leading into key number 2, hold on, I got to take this guy out, bro. He's chewing on my chair. I think the Camilla stressed him out. Okay, buddy. Okay, my bad. But the other part of the day, we actually had a lot. So you literally... You had a lot of data today beyond just China, but it sucks because you saw it the other day, man. This China comes in, China stimulus, and then billionaires telling you to buy everything in China. It sparks a wave in everything. It was a massive gap up today, but there was a lot of things going on. You had strong data. The jobless claims, are you ready for this? Bro, it was one of the lowest jobless claims in like 3 years. Like historically, the jobless claims was low. That means no pressure this week in jobs. And then the GDP was on fire still. So again, if just like for the whole hard landing and soft landing and whatever it is, like, dude, the data was on fire. And then on top of it, you also had rate cuts in Switzerland. And why? Let me give you a pop quiz while you're live. Anybody? Why is this important? Why is Switzerland so important? It has to do with the euro. It has to do with everything else. But I want you to go back. I need you to not because my girlfriend's from Switzerland. It is part of the global easing. You're definitely right, but that's not the answer I'm looking for. I want you to reminisce with me. Can you reminisce? Yeah, thank you. Oh, someone got it. You said it, but you were kind of wrong there. It's not that they go first. Actually, believe it or not, you're thinking of New Zealand. New Zealand is the odd little European country that we follow their Fed for some odd reason. But don't forget, man, it was Swiss and it was Brazil that cut first in Europe. Remember, Switzerland was the one that started the rate cut cycle not too long ago. I remember I was doing a live watch list. I think we were picking up the Cybertruck, and that was like a week or two after, and we were like, oh, that's why gold is going up. You remember that? Yeah, gold is up like $400 an ounce since then. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, just blast from the past, bro. But like I'm saying, man, this, and I really hope I could, I hope I could slow down the clock for you a little bit, because I just want you guys to see, man, like, do you not realize how much you are being bombarded with right now in the economy and the market? You have so many events left and right. Bank of Japan, the Fed. We're getting China every other day on crack. The biggest move in a damn decade on China. Now you're getting, and then all the data doesn't show anything. You're going to get non-farms. And then we had Powell this morning and there was nothing. And then now you're waiting for more data than all the other. Remember, last week was the ECB. The other week, the UK. And then all the, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you're getting a lot. That's why I was talking to you guys about like global liquidity yesterday, because I'm like, dude, this is like a doozy, man. This isn't small. This isn't small minor events. Like everybody in tandem, bro. There is just so many fireworks popping off all over the world right now. So I hope you guys are paying attention, because it's hard to know, like, or that's why I'm saying, like, none of these days are just one thing. You know, like there is so much here, and it's wild, because it's like is it Jackson Pollock? I think it's like a Pollock painting, more like, dude, it's just everything creates the artwork of what it is, but it's just random little things all here, but it's massive. So Yeah, it is chaos, bro, but it's also it forms a picture. That's why I don't know. I hope my Pollock example. That's I don't know, man. You tell me, but that's why I'm like, dude, it's kind of crazy. So I hope you guys are aware of it because that's what you had. And then I mean, I should have probably made this in purple, but do you guys understand? This is why ever since we cut rates, the yields have been selling. Bro, you mean to tell me we have a higher yield than before SVB? Huh? They cut rates 50, everyone's a crackhead, and the rates go higher? And now Powell finally succumbs to the rate cut, and not one bond vigilante prices in anything aggressive? So, like I'm telling you guys, I told this to you yesterday too. Remember, dude, I promise you, they are trying to. If it's either I think everyone's lying, and we're gonna get our little hard landing. But if not, all I'm saying, if it's not a hard landing, bro, they want Mag 7 forever. I really hope you guys realize that. That's what we talked about yesterday, and I was telling you, man, because this is why the bond curve is moving how it's moving. All of the good data, all of these other rate cuts, the worry about inflation, but, you know, taking in the short-term bullishness, it's creating this environment where people are like, yeah, lower rates in the short term, but then a little bit of uncertainty in the long term, and they're not aggressive. The hard landing isn't there. And I'm telling you, they want on Wall Street. And again, I would make a lot of it. My concentration in my big portfolio, even like, again, a lot of people make a lot of money off of only Mag 7. So don't underestimate that. And that's why I'm saying here, when you get good data, when you see really good data and you're watching the stock market move and then the bonds are selling off and not doing anything, look at the long end versus the short end. The fact we keep getting data and long-term inputs for inflation, that's what's keeping the rates where they are. But then everybody is just eating off of the short-term frenzy as they do know and believe that rates will be lower. So it's a super interesting dynamic. And I want to explain this too because everybody keeps asking this. That's why I'm like, okay, there it is. Mag 7, not Max 7. Mag 7, the Magnificent 7, you know, the 7 biggest stocks, NVIDIA, Apple, Amazon, Google. Is Tesla part of it? And then Meta, and then I think I'm missing one more. So we'll see. But that is key number 2. And then finally, wait, I might have another key. I don't know. But PCE, I think I do have one. PCE tomorrow. So we're going to see how this plays out. But tomorrow, this is going to be interesting. Like I showed you guys a cool little trick yesterday, how to look at the VIX curve and how you could go look ahead to see the volatility. But like I told you guys yesterday, you have a weird volatility nervousness in the market, and then it drops all the way until we get into the election. But like I was telling you, I wouldn't be surprised if volatility pops up out of nowhere, so don't write it off. But Powell was a dud. And this is what I'm saying, like right here, right now, is that it's just funny because like the market is like nervous and excited. That's why we're getting in this weird pricing. That's why we're like, oh my gosh, PCE. Oh my gosh, Powell. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like, this is just, remember, all things considered, we're having all of these things happen across the globe like I just told you, but this is your first full week after the rate cuts. We still don't know what's happening, and everybody has a weird nervousness, excitement about it, and that's why I'm like, it's very interesting. So we'll see what happens with the PCE tomorrow. I think it's very simple. Good is good, bad is bad. Low inflation, people will like it. High inflation, people won't. And if you want to be more prepared for tomorrow, as when it comes down to looking at the PCE number and the reaction, all you got to do is apply key number 2 here. I want you to look out for that. Anything that supports, okay, maybe we're more cautious in the long term, but confident in the short term, that's going to be the same narrative. So if you get Goldilocks, that's what mother effers are going to try to push. If not, hot inflation, people will get nervous. Low inflation, I think people will like it, but remember too, if it does get deathly low, some people might want to freak out. So other than that, that's going to be an hour before the bell tomorrow. That will be our only event. But I will tell you, it has the potential to do nothing. Again, I think Powell was more likely to be a dud. But even then, just with the weird volatility of things, I wouldn't be surprised if the PCE didn't really produce a crazy big reaction. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for that. That is key number 2. Oh, wait, that's it. I think that's all I have. So now, let us get into the plays. So, right off the bat, I only have one play for you guys. You know that? I don't think I'm going to be early tomorrow, no. I don't PCE, because like I said, it might be a dud. And then, I don't know, I want to try it, though, one of these days. Like, I kind of want to go live the moment I wake up. Does that make sense? Like, I just want to go live and then, like, just let it be live while I'm, like, setting everything up, while I'm, like, pooping, listening to the news and stuff. But I don't know. But, like, it would be different. I don't know. Like, it'd be a lot of quiet. Like, because, I'd be, like, praying in the morning. I'd be pooping. I'd be doing a lot of, I got to get the news. I got to go all over the place. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, kind of like IRL, low-key. It's not even behind the scenes because you're not, but, like, I'll just be here, but it's just not, like, it's different movement because I'm up early, man. That's why sometimes I'll be looking at the chat and all that. So, that being said, though, I won't be there tomorrow, but as far as the plays, you might love it, you might not. But, dude, I only have one play today, man. Long-term, B-word. Yeah. Okay, so here's the deal. I have a cool plays to show you that we did, but tomorrow we're going to have data, but it's the same plays, man. It's the same bond, yen, the broader plays, maybe energy AI like I'm saying here. But at this point, just after this week, we're going to get a final set of data, and then it's going to be earnings. And then those are going to be the plays, but I don't think, it's awesome because like I've told you guys the last couple of weeks, ever since I've took in this approach with options where I'm like, you know what? I'm only going to make a couple of plays. You know what I'm saying? I've only want like 1 or 2 plays a day. It's been awesome. But a lot of them are either random news events or it's these China broader plays that we've been preparing for. Like, again, even like Bitcoin and all of that. So that being said, I wouldn't really force it. Again, I do think live. And again, just because I'm not talking about my plays, you could ask me, and like I'm saying, if there is news, you've really got to see the opportunity for snaking today. So that being said, and just don't forget, man, the long terms are insane. And this is like, I mean it though this time. And we have a lot of talks that we need to have about it. But like what I'm saying is like, dude, this isn't normal. Like you guys got to realize you had a fat run ahead of Powell. And then ever since Powell, it has been straight melt up mode. And that's what I was saying, man. Like some people are like, it's nuts to think about it because people are getting hyped and some people are getting worried. But I'm just like, dude, this is a very wicked move. Like even if you want to make a good move moving forward, like if you get caught off guard with the mega melt up, that's going to like leave you behind. And it's going to mess with you and your ideas. Like, it's wild. I don't know if you guys recall this. I think it was in 2022. And I was I remember telling you this. You know what I'm saying? I remember telling you guys this. I was like, bro, watch. The day that they do cut rates, everyone's going to be a crackhead. And it's going to be, I said, I'm even going to throw fuel on the fire. Do you remember that? I told you that years ago. About 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, I think. Remember? I said, I'm going to even throw fuel on the fire. And then I said, it's going to go crazy. And then it's going to, bro, it's not. So, because I don't know. He didn't email me back. So I want to see what happens. But, like, because somebody emailed me, bro. And I'm telling you, we might talk about it tomorrow. But, dude. I saw so many people sell out right before this rally, which was, I don't know why. Again, I get it. They had a feeling, this or that. But then, oh, wait, you guys aren't even seeing this. I was showing you all this. My bad. Yeah, this one, I'm showing you a visual, bro. I'm trying to show you guys the long term right here where I'm like, dude, this isn't normal. Like this melt up, bro. Yeah, it's like October, but the difference was October, you were at the bottom. This was from the top. And then it's just a lot of things are lit on fire. So it's pretty wild to think about, man. But the fact of the matter is, I think a lot of people are feeling the pressure, and you are going to get craziness until it's not there. But, like, please, I need to tell you, like, you guys, I don't know how much more I could give you in the sense, like, bro, you don't remember just not too long ago? Remember I'm on stream and it goes bling, bling, bling. Bling, 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 bling. Every time I come around, the long term bling. And remember, I sold. Not the long term, but then I started telling you. And I started telling you. Long term all in. And I said, I'm very confident about the long term, but I don't know what's going to happen in the short term. I gave y'all a ridiculous jump. That's why I'm saying, bro, like I'm telling you. And you need to understand that. You know why? Because acting now and being foolish, you're giving into the devil, the FOMO, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just in general, like, I've had great long-term suggestions, but if you go just see the timing of what I just did with all of this, and again, I'm not here for real, man. And if you think I am, I'm not. I'm a piece of shit. Go ahead, bring up all the plays I've lost on. That's fine. I'm not trying to flex, but I am trying to tell you, you can't act. You can't come to the party late and act a certain way and feel bad that you ignored the invitation and then start making bad decisions because you're reacting late. Do you guys understand? Because that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing FOMO. Every day that goes by, we're loving it, bro. You know why? Because we only have 0.001 of cash. So the long terms are bum, 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 bum. Again, even the other random, like other plays could go up, but I'm just saying, dude, every day, this account looks like we're making a deposit every day of $2,000. It's insane. But I'm seeing the FOMO. So I'm going to talk about this on stream tomorrow once, and I hope the person is there because, bro, I'm telling you, in the last few days, I've gotten probably 7 of these emails of, what do you think they all say? What do you think they say all of a sudden? What do you think the main theme would be of these emails that I've been receiving? It's not sell out now. It's not should I buy now. It's more emotional. It's not emotional. That's what I'm saying. It's funny, but it's sad, but it's a different development. It's an evolution of the should I buy, should I sell? No. They're saying, and I don't negate them, but I want you guys to see this. But they were like, I'm behind. I feel like I'm behind. And again, I don't know if you guys remember. I've told you this a while ago. I remember this always happens, bro. This always happens, and I hear it. But I had someone, they had a house. They sold their long-term, prestiged it into a house, and now they're trying to tell me they feel behind because they missed the start. I'm like, bro, oh my goodness, you guys. Then that was one of 5 I've gotten in the last week of, yo, I feel like I've done this and then this. Because, again, the market's going up, and you're like, oh, I could have made $1 million on NVIDIA, this and that, or the house. And I'm just like, dude, you guys got to realize. And this is what I'm telling you for the long term and understanding all of this is very simple. We still have opportunity. Bro, if you have X amount of dollars in the long term, you have money saved up, you have a house, brother, you're not behind. That's, you know what I'm saying? That'd be offensive to somebody who's behind. But even more so, you guys need to understand this right now. You do not risk what you have for something that you don't have that is not that's even smaller. And that's the problem that is going to happen again. I already sense it, and it's already it's banging on the door now. Because now you got people once again saying, hey, Oh, I want this. Let me give up what I have now. You see, let me top tick. Let me go. Oh, I'm gonna buy this. Oh, I want this. And that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, you guys got to realize there's changes going on. You need a diversified plan, like I've been telling you. You need the balance, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because you don't know how it's gonna be. You don't want to get left behind, but damn well, bro, you don't want to be in this position chasing for something and risking for something when you have more to lose. And that's where some of y'all got to realize it's not. That's why I said, I'm like, bro, you don't want to go and be like, oh, I feel behind, and then start trying to get in trades and this and that and chasing and top tick, and then you lose the house, you lose the other good position because you are going after something smaller. Okay? So it's gonna happen. But I strongly am encouraging you guys to just follow the rules. Be wise. Everything's a revolving door. If you missed it, it's going to come back around. But I need you to start looking at the things you didn't miss. You know what I'm saying? And I can start, that's it. If you missed the Whirlpool, the Nike, the Baba, there has to be something out there. If not, you wait till it comes back around, man. And that's it. But at the same time, consistency, a plan, diversification, you're not going to fall behind with those things. And that's what I'm saying. You could do it and you could be on top of it. But believe me, it is the damn devil that is saying you're behind. Risk what you have now to catch up. You know what I'm saying? Give me your leg. I'll give you an arm. Like, what? No. You know, it's not even an arm. It's give me your leg. I'll give you a t-shirt. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And you guys you got to be mindful. I was explaining it today. I was like, man, I think some of y'all realize, you know, it's funny. Are you ready for this? Because we had a crash course with the long term. When the long term hit those lows in October before we bought Meta, right? Again, and people sold out. Some of you, man, you flipped on me so quick. Remember, the long term went negative at one point. There was a history where we had a negative long term. You remember that? And I think some of you realized how hard it is to hold. And you realize, wow, it's hard to hold. It's hard to deal with this. Wow, okay, it is a little bit more difficult. Okay, wow, it's hard to pick quality. Oh, that's why, right? Yeah, guess what? You got to now figure out the same lesson on the way up. That's it, man. That's why I think some of you are realizing it's hard to hold it. It's hard to have the plan. It's hard to both not miss out, not expose yourself unnecessarily, and still be a part of it without, maybe I should do this. So it's literally on the reverse now. Some of you got to learn crash course how to, the lessons of the lows, but now some of you need to start taking the lessons of the highs now. And that's what I'm saying, man. I want you planned and prepared ahead of time, not when it's in your face. And that's the whole point. The plans I've been giving you for the long term, even a couple weeks, a month ago, selling and getting ready. Because I told you I'm not going to scramble when it hits me. I'm not going to scramble when the opportunity, we're not. Think about it. We're not scrambling. We're waiting on our next deposit. I don't need to go cash out. And if anything, I think I saw like Roblo and other things a little too early by that too. So it's like, but the fact was you're not unprepared. And that, I'm telling you, man, you guys got to a degree, just start like really preparing. Stop saying, oh, I'm prepared, I show up, I do this. No, like, are you thinking about your plan? Do you have a plan? Are we diversified? And then not only are you going to have the plan, but you're going to stick to it, my brother. You know what I'm saying? So that is a very, very big deal. But that being said, those were the main plays, and I hope that's a good lesson for the long term. But let's talk about the plays we made today, because we hit 2 multi-1,000% plays today. So I did do another play, Beto. I bought 10 of the December $27 Betos at 35 cents. So this was a new play that I added today, and I added it because I sold off of my other Beto. So if you guys remember, the Beto from a couple of days ago ahead of Powell, That went up 100%. We made it free. I still had 50 contracts remaining. They came back up to like 8-9 cents, the same price around where we got them. I just sold it out and I took the $400 because those contracts expire on Monday. So if Beto went down by tomorrow, you'll lose everything on that contract most likely. I hope you're following. So you got to really think about it. If you are still holding the Beto 930s, those expire on Monday. I already made them free at 100, but the remaining options, you can push it to 0, but at the end of the day, those are going to expire soon. So if they do drop and go down, then that is going to, all the value is gone. So essentially, I hope you guys see what I did. I made the original play free. I sold out for like $400 or $500, and then I spent $350 on December Beto. So I think there's one more ETF out there for Bitcoin that lets you trade options, and that's the only reason why I did this, because Beto's a little sketchy. So don't get that twisted, but it just has options. That's it. It's the only type of way I could play Bitcoin with a defined low risk and then be able to get some of that upside. But pretty much it's all free, because not only was my play free after the Beto, but then I took the remaining free profit, and then I spent less on a rollover for the 27s. So the fact of the matter is, too, here's the logic. I like Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Bitcoin is going to be, in the short term, I would not buy this for your long term right now. It's too expensive. But I'm saying if people are getting crazy, liquidity, China, all this crap, I think Bitcoin is still lagging behind it. So if we do get more crackheads, I'm definitely down with this. And now the way we've maneuvered the other Betos, it's essentially free. So I don't know how much risk you want to take, but if you could get it for free, I like it for free. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first one. But the second play of the day, man, I don't know if you could see this. It was crazy, bro. So we had a lot of wild plays. So that was the first one. But then this morning, it was weird because I got the play and then the headline came in. So that's why I was saying, like, you didn't need to, even if I didn't tell you the play, if you were just watching on stream and heard me yell out, Wells Fargo, and I was like, this is it was an abnormal pop. So if you got there in time, I snaked 10 of the 60s for 30 cents. And then a minute later, and then again, I need you guys to understand, I'm glad that I do not post these plays. You know why? Because F every single one of you that always likes to say pumperoonie, oh, yabba dabba dooba, because ain't nobody knows about this, and I'm still turning 300% in 60 seconds. So, and that's with nobody on it. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't need you. I don't need you. It's like, so come on. Like, yeah, bro, it's not like it's insane. But then so pretty much I spent $30 and then it popped up. So then I sold 5 of them for 10. I got $50 back. And then another like 6 minutes later, they shot up to 35 cents. So over 1,000%. And I sold 2 of them for 35 a pop. And then I think I have one. Wait, was that all of them? I might have one more. I sold them all. No, yeah, I got 2 more remaining. And they're up 200%. So I got 2 of them for free. But yeah, and like I'm saying, man, call it what you want. I've shared with you these strategies. I did not gatekeep. Okay? So that's the beautiful one, man. But at the end of the day, no gatekeeping. And when it's all said and done, if you were there live, you would have been able to take advantage of it. So that was play number 1 or play number 2. And then the other one, SMCI. So SMCI, this was the other crazy one. And this was a 2,000%er. Some of you made 7,000% on it. And again, bro, I was just telling you guys, I'm like, dude, please, if I'm hooking y'all up like this, I want to do more. Like, free me, bro. Why? Like, this is wrong that YouTube just hides the channel. The fact that it's, dude, imagine me telling everybody I'm a Trump supporter, banning all the liberals, Literally, I had 1 out of 10 long-term plays go red in 12 or 18 months. And the views don't even change. You know what nobody leaves, nobody joins. You know what I'm saying? I got to delete my shit every day. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, YouTube. So you guys need to help me out, bro. Y'all got to help me out with this. If you're watching, I've let a lot of people keep freeloading, keep taking off of it, but nah, like we need to get out of this jail. Y'all need to complain for me. Y'all need to make noise. As I'm saying, I even clap on you guys are coming in my chat, be like stock trading group. You come to me and tell me, but like do you guys go out into other people and tell them the same way constantly? That's what I'm saying. Y'all come to my chat and flex the gains on plays that I told you about. Why don't you go and tell people? You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you say I tried this and that and this. I'm just saying the same way they just brainwash a message. We got because I'm just saying, bro, at the same time, it's an awfully incentivized system, and it's crazy. We need to shed light on it. And I'm like, bro, look at this. This is free money, free everything, the news, everything, man. So it's crazy because I was just telling you about it yesterday, man. And then sure enough, like this play. So that was the next one, man, because right after this, it was nuts. So I sold the Beto, but like what was the time frame? Look at this. I sold the Wells Fargo, and I was just telling you about snaking it. And then 13 minutes. Bro, this was all back-to-back, bro. Within 13 minutes, boom, fat stick. And I yelled it out. I said death blow. Right away, I said death blow, and then we got the news that there was a probe. But you had a 15, 20-second window. Technically, you had 2 minutes before it got halted. But then again, I had an order for more. It wouldn't fill me. I had like 10 of them, but I got filled on one of them, a 335 put for $55. So right now, that play is going for $500. At max, it hit $1,000 at the low here. So $50 into $1,000. And then what I ended up doing, I ghetto spreaded it. I shorted the 300 for next week, and I got back $600. So more than 1,000% realized. I spent $55. I got $600 guaranteed. And now by next week, if it does drop, I could still make an additional $2,500 on the contract. So, ta-da! So, you tell me, bro. It was wild, but the beauty of these is go look in the chat, man. A lot of people were able to benefit off of it. So, regardless of my new policy and whatever I'm testing out, like I told you, man, I shared a lot with y'all, and I want y'all to act on it. Again, I didn't even flex any of this during it. I just called out the play, and there was a window. And you get the window. That's what I'm saying. Even YouTube will throw on DVR and lag us and give us awful bandwidth. You know what I'm saying too? So it's kind of like crazy when you think about it. So, but either way, bro, it was a nice move there. And then that was all that I did. And then again, another good day of some of these, bro. It's a death blow brought to you by Josh Answers. But yeah, man, that's it. That's it. That's all I have now. But that was all I did. We'll see the data tomorrow. I can't believe we've been here for 43 minutes. And, yeah, that's it, man. That's all I have. That's all I have. Any questions about the plays, the ghetto spread, whatever it may be? Ba-da-bop-bop-bop. Awful band. Twitch is kind of slow, but just YouTube, like, clearly we got some limitations. You missed both. Oh, man. Well, I see either way. I know these opportunities might show up because that was wild. And literally, low-key, once a week for the last, like, month, we have found a snake. So I think there will be opportunities, but even then, the point is, man, if we get the right news, if you are watching, using it as a resource, it's going to be there. And then other than that, though, I would focus, if you're not able to grab those plays right there, right then, I would be following the broader plays. I would, again, the stuff and setting up with the data and all of that other stuff. So we will see. Margin plays on Robinhood. I don't know. I think you need them. Is SMCI a good buy? Oh, I don't know. It seems pretty bad right now. So I think there's a lot of risk, but it just kind of depends on your risk tolerance. But like literally, they're getting investigated. They got delisted once too. So we will see. I don't think ETC for the long term will be a good idea, unless your long term looks like it does now. So if you have a long term at the highs, but at the end of the day, I would rather speculate on some other things that we've talked about. Are you permabanned on the other channel? Oh, I don't know. You might be. I'm not too sure. So that's it. But if you are, just don't. I mean, honestly, I just strongly encourage you don't bring up a ban, because I'm more likely to just ban you on every channel. That's it, guys. I love y'all. I appreciate it. But like I'm saying, man, you imagine the shit I have to go through. I put in a lot of work to be hidden and stuck into a corner and then get harassed by people. So at the end of the day, if you can't follow my rules, if you're not helping spread the mission, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, come on, man. But I'm not going to tolerate a lot of stuff there. So please read the rules and follow them and stick to it. But I'm done with a lot of it, man. Again, I don't care. I banned 2 4-year badges today. I even told Troy I'm not feeling him no more with the Benzinga stuff. I don't like it. I am not holding my tongue no more on any of this, and I do it for your guys' benefit as well as mine. But ultimately, we have a community that we run here, and y'all either with it or not, bro. But I'm not gonna. I can't cater to this. You're good, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not gonna hold it against you. If you move on, you make a new name, you're a part of it, bro. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to hold it against you. If you treat my place with respect, you know what I'm saying? And, like, you're here and you're a part of it, and, like, no little, like, immature comments, always trying to do this. I got you, bro. I'm going to hold it down, and I'm going to have your back. Like, that's it. And if not, like, that's because you got to think about it. Imagine how I clap at people and imagine, like, my little jokes and stuff. But, like, dude, I don't go out of my way to say anything to anybody. Every time I say anything, I am responding. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out of my way. I don't care about if you guys and I remember shit. I know all of your guys' bad plays, your good plays. I could make fun of you. I know it will make you emotional. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's why I'm like, so I don't know why people have gotten that impression that you could do that. And because it's like, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very simple. So you're either with it or you're not. And at the same time, like, that's it. I'm just gonna keep moving on, baby. That's it. At the end of the day, you're the only one who pays for it. Like, at the end, that's all. Like, if you want to lose connections, that's it. Everybody I ban, and if you make it like there, I'm gonna ban you in my email and all of it, and that's it. I'm gonna just move on, bro. Who cares? And that's it, man. We got a job to do. So I hope you with it, man. I ain't mad. I like Humana a lot. I want to buy it so bad, but there's a disciplined muscle in me telling me not to buy anything right now. I don't know why. I want to buy it. I love it. Look at it. This shit look attractive as hell, bro. It got the pin. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's still kind of expensive, so it can go down. And it's like it's a good company, but it's back in time. It's at the highs though, so it can go lower. But like I said, we're fully invested. You know what I'm saying? So like, you guys got to think about it. It's good, man. I appreciate all the dude. Listen, man. It's so sad, bro. I love the donos, man, and it means a lot. But, like, I just tell 20 people. Someone write a letter to YouTube. Someone get somebody's attention. Help. Help, you guys. Help. They're sewing our mouths shut. Do you know what that is like? It's so weird, too, because, like, I got, like, weird Democrats, bro, and they be like, they attack me and they watch the channel and they want more and more and more. And I'm like, do you not realize, like, why do you think I'm acting like this? Why do you think I'm saying it, bro? Like, imagine they're sewing our mouths shut. I just want to give info to people who can't afford it. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's insanity. That's why I'm like, I already have money. And it's great. Like, and the donos are good. But that's why I'm like, dude, there has to be something. And I will pray and I leave it to God. But at the end of the day, I'm like, dude, this is awful. It's terrible. And you could be like, that's why I'm like, man, y'all can see me getting and I'm not, I don't want to be dramatic because I will call it oppression, but there is people who have it worse. So you know what I'm saying? I know I'm blessed and I'm grateful, and I'm not gonna be a little baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really complaining, but all I'm trying to say is I hope I could direct your attention to a different way of giving back to the community. Because you guys have always asked, what can I do? What can I do? How can I help? How can I help? And I'm telling you how. I'm really telling you how. I need no excuses. We need the attention of somebody to fix this. Because I know people. I know people in big places and we can't even do shit. We need to make noise about it until this is, because this is bullshit. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really all that it is. No, it's not. Just like, it's just being silenced. And like that's what I'm saying. People, I know I could sound dramatic and people like, oh, well, you ban people. But like, here's the deal. I ban you from my chat. I stop you from talking to me. I don't stop your reach to anybody else in the world. That's what's happening to me. I get banned. I can't talk to other people. I just don't talk to you, bro. What are you saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's a big deal. So that's all, man. Like, so I love the donations though, and I appreciate y'all and thank you. And I'm saying, man, some of y'all, it's not about money, bro. We need to get the voice and the right things out there because that's what we did it for. We need more people to have long terms, more people to have good info, not be brainwashed, not think that there's a soft landing and FOMO into everything. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man. So let's get it, bro. If you want to help, that's what we need, man. Amen. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm not looking. I was talking about Humana. I want Humana, but like I was saying, bro, there's a disciplined body. I don't want to buy it, but I really want to buy it. I was gonna buy it the other day, but then I didn't because I was like, you know what? I need to just stack the cash because remember what I just told you guys. We're fully invested. So is this a good price? Yeah. Can there be a better price? Yeah. And that's why I'm like, why force it if I'm already fully invested? Worst case scenario, I miss out on another play, but then everything else is there. But then if everything comes down and I start stacking for the next few months, then I'll be able to buy some good stuff. So you can scale into it, but then again, I have no cash. You know what I'm saying? That's my only problem is like if I scale into it, I have to wait another month for cash. So remember, I even gave myself an advance on the Whirlpool, but unfortunately, that's the problem is that although I would want to scale into it, I don't even have enough. And even then, even on the small account, I don't even think I can't even buy one share until I get a deposit. I need $300. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yeah, like if you don't have if you have a lot of cash, I like it a lot. That's one of the only ones that hasn't been there. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. This is how you get money, buy the big dip. Yeah, but like I said, I'm already 99.8% invested. So at one point you got to ask yourself if it's greedy or not. And in this case, I think it would be a little more greedy. I like the opportunity, but I feel like there's a chance it goes lower. There's ex-dividend, too, in a couple days. But here's the thing, because usually I like to buy ahead of ex-dividend and then it'll drop. But Humana's ex-dividend is tiny. Remember, it's only 1%. Yeah, their ex-dividend is on the 30th, on Monday. So you pretty much only have tomorrow. But here's the deal. Who's the other one? UPS. So don't forget, that's the other one I like. I like UPS a lot still, too. Different part of the economy. right? That's the thing. I think Humana healthcare, it's amazing, bro. And we were talking about it yesterday, but transports are a little bit more riskier. But UPS pays a 5% dividend, bro. So that's the only difference. But Humana's a divvy, but it's very, very small. FedEx reported loss. UPS, what do you think? I think you're thinking small. We're not talking about that. I'm talking future. I'm talking 10 years out. Just like when we bought Baba at the beginning of the year. I knew it could have gone lower, but I was saying when it does finally flip, you're going to want to be there. So same thing with UPS isn't going anywhere. It could go lower, it could go higher, but at the end of the day, I'm thinking of like, yo, do we have an opportunity to lock in an American great right now at a good price and build out the portfolio? So Humana, I wanted Airbnb, but it popped. So I think I'm very, very laissez-faire with Airbnb. I'm not gonna force it there, but I think Humana and UPS, those are the long-term ones that I would take right now. But I have an internal struggle of do I buy now or I don't know, man. We could flip the coin, but I just feel if I wasn't 100% invested, I would probably be buying it. But now I'm kind of like, I don't know, man. Game got my heart. Game got my soul. Here, I'm trying to pull it up. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I can't even make this up. My account is 0.001, bro. You could scale the... I know, but like, you guys, I have no money. The fuck, man? Like, I'm like... At least when you guys tell me you have no money, I believe you. What the fuck, bro? I'm trying to explain to you, I have no money. I have no money. And then if I deposit it, and then I use it, I have no money. Then I'm... You guys are like, why you just scale in? I'm like, dude, I have no cash. And then that's it. And then if I buy it, I'm like, oh, man, bro, this is not... No, I'm not selling anything. Maybe, though. I don't know. Maybe should we just sell BigCommerce? Should we sell BigCommerce and all of the shitty plays we'll never buy? Just kidding. You got to wait 5 more years for that. You'll lend me some? Well, yeah, anybody will lend you. Then welcome to how the world works, my friends. I'll lend you some money. That's it. You see? You could either have discipline and patience or you fucking dive into the pool of predators. Do you not say, like, sell it? They're like, I'll lend you money. You want to sell? Why don't you do this? Why don't you take margin, Joshua? They just cut rates. Come on. I'm like, oh, my gosh, bro. I'm like, fuck, Lord, help me save and help me have patience. This is, oh, my gosh, man. You're scaling, baby. I'll take it, man, but still, it's not, as far as the plan, though, even then, once the deposit hits, we got to, it will make me feel good. I'm not going to lie, but then you know what's going to make me feel bad if it goes down, and then I'm like, I should have just waited. Why didn't I just wait? I knew I should have waited. And I'm laughing because we all do it. You know that, right? You know, like, I should have. I knew I should have. I don't know why. And then 3 weeks from now, 2 weeks from now, you're like, I don't know why. Why didn't I just wait? I knew I didn't. Why did I want to wait? Whatever. I just could have waited. So, yeah. And then that's where we're at, man. That's where we are at. So, we will... Oh, my goodness. But, yeah. Time to buy Walgreens. Walgreens is like... If it's the last one on Earth. So, like, you know, they're like, I wouldn't date you if you were the last one on Earth. If we actually get a soft landing and every other name rallies, then I'll get married to Walgreens again. For now, she took half my money. It's down 50%, but it's good. I mean, I don't know. I'll just tell you this. It either stays down 50, it either goes to 0 or it comes back, if you haven't noticed. Like any play we've been down a lot on, it literally either comes back or that's it. It will be lost into the abyss. So either way, I have a couple more years on it, but I wouldn't. It's definitely not high up on the list, if that makes sense. You know, I have to like really run out of options. And right now, I don't know. I have an abundance mindset, and I feel like there's a ton of options out there already. I think silver and gold, it's going to be tied to a lot of things. I think if there is a soft landing, it will come down. And this is what I keep saying. My problem is that I don't know when. I know eventually gold is going to come down, but I don't know how much higher it will go before it starts coming down. And that's what's terrifying. That's what makes it a very hard play. You see what I'm saying? So I would watch the broader economy, global. I'm a physical gold guy, but to a certain degree, the problem is you don't know how much higher it's going to go. And then hard landing, soft landing, those have very different. I would argue the difference between a soft landing and a hard landing is another $600 an ounce on gold. As wild as that sounds. But like, do you see what we don't know. And that's what I'm saying. It's kind of nuts. So we will see what happens. But I have one thing to show you. Are you guys ready? I'm going to end it with a funny political video. Are you guys ready for this one? I saw this today and I couldn't stop laughing. Here it is. Kamala's wealth tax. Oh, yeah, prayers for all the people in the hurricane. Brought to you by Freedom Tunes. I just discovered these guys and I love it. Here it is. No, this is hilarious, bro.
We're gonna tax them. 25% on unrealized gains. That's gonna crash the entire economy.
Bro, you ain't got 100 million.
Huh? No, her plan would crash the stock market. That hurts working people.
This is what I deal with every day.
You complain.
You have 100
You
million.
ain't even got 100 million, bro. Bro. Why, bro?
Well,
You
because
think you gotta pay the wealth tax? Bro, you don't got 100 million, bro.
you don't understand. My concern is that forcing the best performing stockholders to sell off 25% of their earning shares would completely crash the market forever. And all we stand to gain is enough to pay for less than 1% of Kamala's proposed budget.
Bro.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You don't got 100 million, bro. You don't know you don't got 100 million, bro. No, you don't got 100 million.
Okay, the best case scenario, best case, it raises enough to fund the government for less than 3 days. 3 days! That's what you want to risk the entire economy on. 3 days of revenue.
Bro,
You understand?
Bro, you ain't listening. Bro, I'm telling you. Bro, you ain't don't listen. I got 100 million. Bro, this guy think he got
She's
100
risking
million.
everything.
I know.
Than 1% of the budget. What are you not understanding? This has consequences for the entire economy. Everyone's gonna know what cable crash. All of the capital's gonna move, and we have the largest stock market in the world. Do you understand that? Economists don't like this idea.
Those economists got 100 million?
No, they don't.
Become a member at freedomtunes.com for
Right. Do the economists have 100 million? I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Don't get too political, man. But that's just funny. Because I know everybody has, that's all it's been. Oh, you don't even have 100 million. Oh. Oh, you don't even have 100 million. Oh, the economists don't like it. Do the economists have 100 mil? Oh. Oh, man. That's good, man. That's good. That's good, man. So, that being said, God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful evening, man. I'm going to wrap it up on that one. Yeah, I mean, hey, you can report me, but please don't. Otherwise, I mean, you'll just, I don't know, you might miss out on some shit, but, and then that's it. Then I'll just go, you know what, I don't know, man. I want to keep talking to you guys, even if you don't agree with me all the time, but, because we have a secret hangout. That's the problem. So I don't know, man. The yen's going up. Let's see, but I think that's all I have for you today. No, the yen, oh, it is now. That short did good, though, after taking the loss on the other side. Yeah, I think that was good comedy, bro. That was a good one. So, that being said, Chad, I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you tonight or tomorrow. Enjoy your night. Be safe. Be easy. And don't forget why we're here, baby. Finger to the sky. I love you all, and have a good night's sleep, man. I could give you another philo. You know what? Let me just read off of the page. Remember that page fell out yesterday? Where did it go? Let's see, which one? Let's see. Ooh, I like that. If they make you a master of a feast, do not exalt yourself. Be among them as one of their number. Take care of them first and then sit down. When you have fulfilled all your duties, take your place, so that you may be merry along with them and receive a wreath for your excellent leadership. Speak, you who are older, for it is your right, but with accurate knowledge, and do not interrupt the music. Where there is entertainment, do not pour out talk. Do not display your cleverness at the wrong time. A ruby seal in a setting of gold is a concert of music at a banquet of wine. A seal of emerald in a rich setting of gold is the melody of music with good wine. Speak, you who are young, if you are obliged to, but no more than twice, and only if asked. Be brief, say much in a few words, be as one who knows and could still hold his tongue. Among the great, do not act as their equal, and when another is speaking, do not babble. Lightning travels ahead of the thunder, and its approval goes before one who is modest. Leave in good time and do not be the last. Go home quickly and do not linger. Amuse yourself there to your heart's content, but do not sin through proud speech. That means don't flex. But above all, bless your Maker who fills you with good gifts. The one who seeks God will accept his discipline. Those who rise early to seek him will find favor. The one who seeks the law will be filled with it, but the hypocrite will stumble at it. Those who fear the Lord will form true judgments. If they kindle righteous deeds like a light, the sinner will shun reproof and will find a decision according to his liking. A sensible person will not overlook a thoughtful suggestion. An insolent and proud person will not be deterred by fear. Do nothing without deliberation, but when you have acted, do not regret it. Do not go on a path full of hazards, and do not stumble at an obstacle twice. Do not be overconfident on a smooth road, and give good heeds to your path. Guard yourself in every act, for this is the keeping of the commandments. The one who keeps the law preserves himself, and the one who trusts the Lord will not suffer loss. Wow. I just had a piece of paper on my desk, bro. That being said, you have a wonderful night, baby. Finger to the sky. I'll see y'all in the AM, baby. Sleep well, my brethren and sisters. God bless you all. Peace out.